Charlotte giving you a call back in reference to the email that I sent.
Hey, Charlotte, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Good, good. How was your weekend?
Good.
Good, good. Yeah, I saw you wrote down a couple questions that you had. Did you just want me to go through those, or what were you thinking?
I wasn't sure what. Let me go back to my email. My
Yeah.
questions.
You've had this one for a long time. I know. We talked about it a year ago, and we couldn't get it done. So I'm glad we're on the way now.
Yeah. The earnest money deposit.
Yep.
I guess to the top of the page, purchase agreement. The address, 2007 Moffinsboro. Is that your address or?
Yeah, that's my address.
Okay. So I was wondering about that, and
Yeah.
then the earnest money deposit.
Yep.
What you want me to pay earnest money deposit, but is that going towards?
No. So the way earnest money works is when we open up escrow, I put down $1,000 just to show you and the title company that I'm serious about buying it. So that's not something that you pay. That's something that I pay.
Okay. Would you like to inspect prior to?
So the way my company works, because I have some people that I work for, we don't set up an inspection until after we've already gotten it signed. So if you can see in that agreement, we have a 10-day inspection period. So we sign it, then we schedule somebody to go out there, take a look, and go from there.
Yeah, but the thing about that is, since I've been through this already with another guy 6 months ago, because I get a lot of calls in reference to this property, they decided to pull out on me in the 10 days. So I guess I'm asking is, do you want to see if you're willing to pay the 115, or because I don't want to go back, the numbers are too far, and you decide you don't want it when I could have sold it to somebody else. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. It's just the way that my company works. Since we buy a lot of properties, we have to get it under agreement first before we can send a contractor out there. It just doesn't really make sense for us to send contractors out everywhere if it's a property that we don't even have under contract yet.
Okay, but I guess my question is,
Yeah.
with the contract, are you willing to do the 115?
Absolutely, yeah. The original contract that I sent you is for the 115. We'll send a buyer out there, and as long as everything checks out, we'll be good to go.
How soon can you send someone out there so I don't be held up, and then you change your mind into me?
Yeah, so I haven't talked to him, but I'm assuming sometime this week. So in the next, couple of days. I haven't, just because we don't have a signed agreement yet, I didn't talk to him about when I can get them out there. But I'm assuming in the next couple of days. Even today, if it all works out.
Let's go to the other stuff, and let me. I'm going to think on it now because I got a couple more offers, and I don't know if they're if I just don't want a whole bunch of changes, keep signing paper, and people aren't really interested in buying it and not interested in paying the 115.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 115 works for me. We just got to get in there and make sure that the tenants didn't put a hole in the ground or anything crazy like that. The 115 is a number that we feel comfortable with.
Okay. property prior to closing.
Yep.
So you're saying you're gonna put the property on the market?
No, so I will not put it on the market. We just like to have that clause in all of our contracts, just in case we know that we're well connected. So there's a bunch of people in Memphis. So if, say we send a buyer in there, and we're like, this one doesn't really work for us. That just allows us to send it over to my buddy and be like, hey, do you want this property?
But then we back to, is your buddy willing to pay the 115?
Yeah, so 115 will be the number. 115 is the number.
Okay. Okay, then pay all that. Let me see here. Let me go back to my numbers. Insurance claim history. I never read that before in a contract.
What claim? What portion of the contract is that? Let me pull it up and look at it as well. Just so we're on the same page.
Seller for delivery, 18. A written 5-year insurance claim history regarding the property. Or claim history from the time that the owner has.
Yeah, so this is just a clause that we have in there that you have to provide that if the mortgage company cannot find it. Not mortgage company, I'm sorry. If the closing attorney cannot find it, which 9 times out of 10 they can when they pull the title, so it's not a problem. But we have that in there as a just in case.
I know, but that means I gotta stop working to the homework too.
Only if we have to, and I don't think we will. I've done one on your street before, so I know that they found it no problem last time. So I'm assuming that this will be the same thing. I don't think you'll have to do any work, and all you don't have to do homework. You just have to request it from your insurance company, and they'll make it. But not, like I said, most of the time we can find it.
That's what I was gonna say. I think you guys are doing that. Because I had the same insurance company the entire time.
Yeah, I don't get hung up on that. I don't think that'll be a problem. That's just something that we have to have in there as a just in case.
Okay. The equity release. The last sentence, and this is where I'm thinking.
Yep.
Seller acknowledges the purchase price may be less than market value. I understand that because of the condition.
Yep.
Agrees to sell the property to the buyer for convenience, to save time or money or lack of funds, or renovating personal reasons herein releases the waiver of non-claim equity. A future equity arises from the property. Buyer has not made seller any representation or promises to the value of the property in its as-is condition.
What is your question?
You're purchasing in the house for 115 in its as-is condition.
Yep, completely as is. I won't ask you to do anything, not even change the doorknob because we don't like it. I'm buying it completely as is. I won't ask anything of you.
But you're not making promises to the value in the as-is condition. Like, I don't want you to call in 2 days and be like, oh no, ma'am, we changed our mind. We're not gonna because you don't like this or that.
Yeah. So all this clause is really here to protect you. And it's basically saying that, a year down the line, you're not going to sue us and be like, well, they said that they would buy it in as-is condition and it's worth this amount and I only got this amount. It's just saying, hey, we'll buy this property in the as-is condition at the price we agree to. And we leave it at that. Does that make sense?
But it says the buyer has not made any seller any representation or promises of the buyer.
Yeah. So I'm not making you any promises that it's worth 115 or it's worth 95 grand or it's worth, $1 million. It's just saying in a year from now, you can't sue us because we're buying it completely as is. Am I explaining that clearly?
I don't know. I'm understanding it maybe another way.
How are you understanding it?
I'm understanding that you're saying that, okay, even though we're right now 115, you ain't promising that.
So,
and I don't want you to come back and say, no, here's another number.
So this is for the future. So this clause is for the future. After we close on it, we're letting you know that this is the price that we were at. Now, Charlotte, I'm gonna be honest with you. If my guy gets in there and says, look, we need this, this, and this, and I do my numbers and I'm below that 115, I'm gonna come to you and tell you that. I'm gonna be like, look, Charlotte, I have to be at this number. Right? But right now, judging by the pictures you sent and what I believe it is without seeing it, 115 works. But if I get my guy in there, 115 may not work. That's why we have to see it.
Okay, let's go to the next one. And then I'll make the decision after that.
Yep.
The end buyer.
Yep.
Did you see that part? Let me go to it.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know exactly where you're looking so I can read the same things that you're reading. Just while you look at that, the end buyer is me. I'm the end buyer. My company is the end buyer. And then if I decide to assign it, the person who I assigned it to will become the end buyer.
I'm trying to figure out where I found that part.
No, you're good. Take your time.
And also, if you change the number, you will send me a letter of expressing the cancellation of agreement, correct?
I can if that's what you like. Absolutely. I can send you over a termination agreement. I can do whatever makes you feel comfortable. Some people, it's just, hey, let's cancel the agreement because we couldn't agree, and that's it, just a text message. And some people want a termination agreement signed by both parties. We can do whatever makes you feel comfortable.
I'm trying to find the last one that I had mentioned, the end buyer, and he was the acceptance of this agreement will remain in full force in effect until 6 o'clock local time, August the 10th, past August the 10th.
Because you said that there was a wrong date on here too. I remember seeing that. Was that what you were talking about?
Still trying to find this end date thing.
You are all good. I got plenty of time.
Yeah, that was in reference to the end buyer. I don't see it now. Oh yeah, assignment disclosure. Seller is not the buyer. May assign his or her interest in the person of the property to the third party, which is the end buyer, what you just explained to me.
Yep. Basically just saying I have the right to assign the contract if need be. That wouldn't change the 115. That wouldn't change the price to you at all. So you're good on that.
So you're gonna get a fee from them.
I would charge them a fee. I don't charge it from you. So 115 would still be your number. But say I assigned it to my buddy down the street, and I'm like, hey, give us 116. I'll take $1,000. 115 will go to you.
Okay, those were my questions.
Do you have any other questions that come to mind? I just want to make this.
I just want to make this as quick, short, sweet as possible, and have this done off my plate. I'm not interested
Absolutely.
in doing anything else. I don't want to paint. I don't want to sweep. I don't want to do anything. I'm done.
I won't ask you to do anything. Don't worry about
But
that.
I'm thinking about the date to meet for your person to come, because I would like to meet that.
Yeah, I'm gonna contact him as soon as we get off the phone. If we can get the agreement signed by you, I will give him a call and work out. Does it matter to you? Is there a time that works best for you?
Usually on Saturdays.
Saturday? Okay, I can try to go ahead and make it work for Saturday, and I will let you know.
But if we do it on Saturday, are we still going to be able to close on the 29th or 28th?
So that's in 10 days. If we were to go on Saturday, what date is it on Saturday?
24.
That's a tight window. And the only reason why I say it's a tight window is because I don't know if our title company will be able to move that quick. We can move quick, but I don't know about 5 days quick. But what I can do is I can put in a rush so that they get us in ASAP.
Oh God. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Well, my lunch is over in about 5 minutes, so I gotta go back in the office. Give you a call or a text when I get off.
Okay.
And go through it again, and because I really want it to be done by the end of this month, but I don't know if it's gonna take me into next month. That means I have time. So let me think. Let me process like that. And then I'll
Okay.
let you know.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, take some time. Let me know. And like I said, I'll make this process as easy as possible for you. And we'll try to get it done by the end of the month, but I can't make any promises.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye-bye.